Ragnarok, yes. I don't know if you guys have anything with Norse mythology, know anything about Norse mythology or not?
No.
I used to... No? Nothing?
No, yeah, I know the Hans Christian Andersen, but that's a fairy tale writer.
Folklore.
I don't know if it...
Yeah, it's more Danish folklore. Yeah. We know, of course, that there are a lot of the Marvel movies, but I think you haven't seen those really either, Sven. But we have the Marvel movies where we also have Thor and Loki. Of course, that also just comes from Norse mythology. And it's I find it extra funny because, as you know, I'm writing a book myself. And this story is changing a lot over time. But when I started, it was actually quite close to the story what this one is about.
That's cool.
So I'm happy I moved it into.
Yeah, exactly. Like you didn't stay on the same course. Yeah, nice.
Exactly. But I was also playing around with putting Norse mythology into real life setting, so to say. So that was it's something I like. Yeah.
So the first season came out in 2020, right?
Yeah, January 31st, 2020.
And how many episodes are there?
Those were 6 episodes of 45 minutes, which was kind of good length for my sake. 6 episodes, quite good. It takes place in this small town in the Norwegian fjord, so to say. Really nice scenery, and it's not a. I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. But it's very enjoyable. I think the acting is good enough. Sometimes the writing is a bit convenient, as you know that I sometimes nag about a bit. But I really like to write, and especially if you're a bit into mythology and the gods and those kind of things, the heathen gods, so to say.
So and you said it's also with Thor and Loki, maybe then, like you said that the guy will maybe end up to be Loki in the end. Is Odin also? Because I didn't. Is Odin also somewhere in the story or not?
Well, this series starts with them. The first episode, you see this family arriving in this small town of Edda, and Edda is also a name for people that know Norse mythology. A lot of the stories from Norse mythology come from the Edda Poetic by Snorri Sturluson. And so they named this after the book that a lot of stories came from. But they arrive in the city, and then he meets an old lady and an old man. First, the old man on the middle of the street, and the old man, he wears an eye patch. The old man is called Wotan, and Wotan is the Germanic name of Odin. So. Probably that's Odin somehow, but I'm not sure how they relate everything very well to each other, or they just loosely base things and pick and a bit here and there, so to say.
That's nice. My father always used to. When I was young, I was always scared of thunderstorms, and my father always used to say that it was like the god of thunder, and it was actually the god of thunder was Thor, and he was a drummer. You know, he had this really big drum kit, and he was just playing and having fun. You know.
That's good. Well, and the Norse mythology is, of course, of a big influence, especially also in Dutch culture. Actually, like most of the names of our days come from the Norse gods. Like we got Thursday comes from Thor, actually Thor's day. Wednesday comes from Odin, Wotan, Woden's day.
Nice.
Friday comes from Freya. It comes all from Norse mythology, the names of our days. So it's very much in our culture also still.
Yeah, I also heard if you check back the birth of the Netherlands, how it is now, and if you check back a bit, of course, from what kind of clans or whatever, like group of people we came from, it has a lot also the Vikings and these countries also, they have a lot of blood that came somehow in our country and is still in us somehow, so it's nice. It's very interesting history. I really like. Exactly. Nice.
I really like to dig into those kind of things, especially now that I live here, of course, in like even more into Norse mythology, but also, like you said, Sven, like folklore. There's also a lot of folklore here in the country, which we don't have so much in Netherlands. That's what I sometimes miss a bit in the Netherlands. We're the take it easy people, so to say. Nothing too weird.
Keep it normal.
It's missing a bit of Dutch culture, I think.
Yeah, the Icelandic people also have it, of course, with the elves or stuff. No, they have in Iceland.
Exactly. And that's what they also have here. Of course, Lord of the Rings is for a large part what Tolkien based his stories on. Is also on Norse mythology. He took a lot from Norse mythology and folklore.
And of course, the First World War.
Exactly. But a combination of things, of course. But like Middle Earth, the hobbits, and the hobbits come from the from the Tomtes, and you have the elves and the giants.
Exactly.
Course,
Yeah, that's to make. Yeah, nice.
Wow.
So it's quite
Cool.
Quite fun. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, no, definitely on my watch list for.
When
May
is it?
this one.
May 26th, you said?
May 27th. So it's
May
one
27th.
day after Spence.
But
so
just 26th,
our
yeah.
watch peak is at the end of this month.
At the end of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Sounds
All
good.
right.
Interesting. Yeah.